So if all you've got to do is focus on getting there on time, how come you can't get there on time?
I'm not late for the gigs, man. I'm never late for the gigs. Have I? Have I been late for any of the gigs? I don't think I have.
Borderline.
Cheeky swat.
John's frequent, I mean, almost always more punctual or closer to departure time than Sasha is. Sasha's, I think the earliest he's been is 50 minutes late.
Yeah, you learn to manage it, start playing little tricks with him and telling him to be there 15 minutes early, so until he's on to it and counteracts it with a 30-minute late arrival.
They just started confusing me by everyone to tell me a different time when the bus was leaving, so I basically just sit in bed until someone actually come and got me.
It's a little confusing. I heard at one point that it was going to be a 10 a.m. departure, so I came down and started all the engines and began to get things going, and it's now 7 minutes after noon, and we've not seen John or Sasha or Tim, as a matter of fact, yet. So what time we'll actually get away is still an unknown quantity.
I think the fact that John and I are here together, it definitely helps. We pull each other through it. It's not, if the whole tour was on one of our shoulders, I think we'd probably have to behave, 10 times more carefully than we probably have done on this tour. I've had quite a lot of fun.
It's definitely a good way to do it, rather than the airports. It's so much better. You finish the gig, get on here, you travel, you wake up at the next city, check into the hotel. None of that dealing with security at the airports. It makes things a lot less stressful.
And our first sort of couple of weeks, that the bottles of vodka would disappear very quickly, but then as the tour went on, you'd find at the end of the night there'd still be most of the alcohol left over.
The bus came out to be a little bit of a surprise for me, actually. I mean, I thought it was going to be a lot more like just really crazy stuff, and it's not like that at all. I mean, you just end up hanging out watching DVDs, and it's pretty quiet, actually. I mean, you get after you get home from the gig, you jump in, you're coughing really, and you just you crash out.
Nightmare. It's tough, man. Spending a couple days cooped up on the bus that's really rough. It's pretty hard, It's kind of hard on your psyche a little bit because you're feeling trapped and contained, and it's a little bit tough. So to kind of get on the video games or get into a book or something and try to make that time go by, but it's tough.
Yeah, I think we got stiffed on the bus, man. The cruise bus is really cool.
Yeah, smooth as a baby's bottom. It's like riding horseback.
Here come the rookies. We'll stick them on the wonky bus.
I'm one of the audio engineers for Sasha and John, and we are actually going out for dinner. This situation right here, just with them taking us out and showing us a good time, this is a rare thing.
It's definitely been a learning experience. Got a new extended family. I'm definitely happy with it. I think everyone's happy with what I've been doing, so it's all around, 2 thumbs up. Ready to do it again.
Where are you from, Dan? Canada.
What are you doing on the tour?
I barely sleep. And I get in the way of the pack every night.
They'll kick doors open here for us, and it's just a small town in Texas, and I mean, you can tell from the crowds that are here that this is what people love. This was the live music capital of the world. Now it's moved. It's honestly moved. These kids are technology-based kids. They want to hear something new and progressive. They want to hear something electronic.
I love Sasha and John. That's the only reason I'm here. They're amazing. Oh my God, I love them.
Have you seen them before? Anyway?
No, I've never seen them. But if I get to meet them tonight, though.
I tell you, it's one of the most exhilarating things. It was just like, you know, just the fact that you're just floating. It was just the weirdest sensation ever. And that's why I went back out again. I was like, this is great. And Kenny was like, get back, get back. He was like actually quite worried about me being out there because he, you know, he said I could have just gone right to the back of the club.
For some reason, my head turns to the left, and all of a sudden, I see John Digweed floating by on a bunch of people. It looked like something out of South Park, like the little puppet head going by. So I rushed around the front of the stage, and thank God the people gave him back, and grabbed him, and I told him, get over here, are you insane? And then he tells me he likes it.
It's not like an event. I don't call it really like an event because no one knows when it changes, you know? It's just like an ongoing thing, you know? People get up and clap, you know, the beat goes down, the beat goes up.
The music was excellent. I've waited for 6 years to see these two men together, and now I can die happy.
I accidentally tuned in to the radio station, 93.3, and it was on a Sunday night, and it was the 2 hours when they had a special DJ and mixing some music, and it was so good. And I was just like, yes, they're playing our kind of music. They're playing our kind of music on the radio. I can't believe it.
Eventually, we were going to have to see Sasha and Digweed live anyway, but when it turned up in Austin, 4.5 hours away, popped down. Hey, we're going to make it tonight, and it's tremendous.
Oh shit.
Twice. Oh my God, look at that.
Is that a red?
It's a fucking mobile disco at the end of the road.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely fucked right now, you know. And I'm really looking forward to 2 weeks off at home.
Dallas, Texas, at the Bronco Bowl.
Bronco Bowl.
Bronco Bowl.
Bronco Bowl.
Pre-sales are like at 25 and selling today, so probably another 5 or 6 today, another 4 or 5 at the door tonight, 3,600. We're taking a bet. I was telling him yesterday, if you look at 3 shows within a 4-hour driving period, I mean, that's playing for 8,500 people within 4 hours. That's awesome. You know, normally it's Houston or Dallas. You don't get all 3.
Playing in America is just, you know, it's definitely one of the best places in the world at the moment, just because the enthusiasm that comes through is, you know, it's just how England used to be. I hate using that word, how it used to be, but, you know, there's just that genuine, you know, you just by walking down the queue, you know, the place just goes nuts.